What's up guys, shinyhunterzach here, back with another TCG pack opening video. This is part 2 of my Rising Fist Japanese booster box opening. I have the final 10 packs of this 20 pack booster box. Set them up like that and knock over some figures in my background. That's a very important step. Let's go ahead and put the DS down and get right into it. We got some pretty nice pulls in part 1. I hope to continue that in part 2. So let's go ahead and start off with the only pack art in the set, Mega Lucario. Obviously the English set is going to have 4 different kinds of pack arts. Alright, and our first pack of this part has Noibat, a fossil, which I believe is a Morris fossil. I'll remember the name of it eventually. We have a Minun and Tyrantrum. Very cool. 150 HP is a lot. Oh, its name is Sail Fossil. That's it. And my rare is a Beartic. Very weirdly posed Beartic. Put some interesting artwork in the background. Next pack here. Alright, and then we take this 4th card and put it right there. And we have a Mienshao, Electabuzz, Trapinch, and Muscle Band, or not Muscle Band, Focus Sash. We already had Muscle Band. And my rare is a Hollow Landorus. Very cool. 120 HP, obviously very good for a basic Pokemon, and with fighting Pokemon being really good in this next set, Landorus is probably going to be one to collect in English, or if you're a Japanese player, then in Japanese. First, Focus Sash, though, what it says is, if the fighting Pokemon this card is attached to would be knocked out by your opponent's attack, that Pokemon is not knocked out and is left with 10 HP instead. And then you discard Focus Sash. On the other hand, this Landorus, which looks very nice, I really like the artwork on it, has 2 attacks. Power Cry does 20 for 1 fighting energy, and you attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your benched Pokemon. It does not have to be fighting, but it can be. And then Sky Lariat is the name of its second attack, and 90 for 3 energy. So that is going to be a big one to watch out for. One of the more collectible hollows in this set. Another fighting hollow I would be looking to get out of this box is Machamp, which will be the pre-release promo in English pre-releases for this set. We have Watchog, Makuhita, Skorupi, and Magmortar, the one we saw on the box with some very, very cool artwork. And my rare is a Sylveon. A Leafeon. I didn't know they had this as a rare. I think the last time I saw Sylveon, other than in the Eevee box or the Sylveon box, was Dark Explorers. Very cool. Next up here, alright, get this card, and we have a Tyrant, Slakoth, Magmar, and Gothitelle making a return. Very cool. And my rare is the stadium that I haven't seen yet, which is called Training Center. So what Training Center does is each player's Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon get plus 30 HP. And if you'll remember, I was talking about that Machamp earlier. That might be huge. Although Machamp's probably going to be more of a support Pokemon than an attacking Pokemon, but we'll see. We will see. An interesting card nonetheless. We have a Vibrava, a Cubchoo, Hitmonchan, and Glaceon also in this set. Very cool. And my rare is a Hollow Hawlucha. Very nice. So this is an interesting Pokemon. Its attack is 60 for 1 energy. That is massive. It does have a drawback, though. You can only use it on EX Pokemon. So a lot of people might not think that's a drawback, but it may come into play if you actually try and play this card. But very cool artwork on that. Only 70 HP is low, and its ability is that you don't apply weakness and resistance for this Pokemon. So if you think you're going to be, knocking out a Thundurus EX in one shot with this thing, it's not likely, but because of its ability. But maybe you could work something out to where it could be, like use Garbodor with it or something, but that might be a little bit of overkill. Alright, next pack here. And we take that card, put it down, and we have a Gotharita. I really don't like that line, to be honest. I'm sorry. This is... You know, this might be the Sail Fossil, actually. Wow. I think this is the Sail Fossil, and the other one was the Jaw Fossil, so that's my bad. Patrat and Fossil Researcher, which also gets a full art in the set. Maybe the most useless full art they've printed to date. I'm sorry. And my rare is a Hollow Slacking. Yeah, I had it right. Very cool. Man, I really like the artwork on the hollows in this set. Very nice. So look at that. It's using its huge fist to punch right at you. Very cool looking card. It's 2 attacks. Amnesia, 50 for 3, and you choose one of your defending Pokemon's attacks, and they can't use it during your opponent's next turn. And then Fist Punch, 120 for 4 energy. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. So, typical big Stage 2. 150 HP is a good amount, but a 4 retreat cost is rather big. Alright, next up, let's see what we can get in this pack here. We have a Poliwag, Lickitung, a Selgor, and Hypno. And my rare is a Dedenne, which was on the box. I think this might have Call for Family. That might be why it was in the rare spot anyway. Or they just really liked Dedenne. But anyway, let's go ahead and get another pack open. No, it doesn't. It has Entrainment, search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them on your bench. Oh yeah, that is Call for Family. They just renamed it. And then it has Energy Short. For 1 colorless energy, it does 20 damage times the number of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, I don't know, that could do something. We have Eevee, Hitmon on top, Plusle, and something Gown. What's this called? Shining Gown. And my rare is a Hollow Poliwrath. Very nice artwork on that as well. 140 HP. Very cool looking water type. I've always liked Poliwrath's design. Back to Shining Gown, it says the Pokemon this card is attached to can't be affected by special conditions. Very nice. That's a very useful ability when it comes to things like Hypnotoxic Laser or Poison Dex or something like that. Poison Dex aren't really that popular, but it could happen. And then this Poliwrath, Steamroll, 60 for 3 energy, and then it does 30 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And then Submission, 130 for 4, and it does 30 to itself. So, not the greatest, but still pretty interesting. Alright, we got one here. And we have a Combuskin, haven't seen that yet. Breaking a board. Machop, Shroomish, and Jinx with an ability. I'll have to look up what that is. And my rare is a Drapion. Ooh, that is some nice artwork. I like the claw reaching out at you. So, let's see. I'll look it up. We only have 1 pack left. This is the final pack. I really can't believe I haven't pulled any Ultra Rares this part. This box went by so fast, and I haven't even pulled any Ultra Rares in this part. Oh my gosh, if I don't get one here, that's going to be really devastating. I'm only going to have pulled 2 cards that I won't say, but they're not, you know, the rarest of the rare. We'll see. We have a Clefable, a Noibat, Machoke, and Fossil Researcher, and my last rare of the box. Oh, there we go. The last pack saves the day. It is a normal EX, but you know what? At this point, I will definitely take it. We have a Dragonite EX. So, Dragonite, very cool looking card. It joins my other ultra rare pulls of Heracross and Mega Lucario. I'll go ahead and explain what it does before I leave. Dragonite EX is kind of interesting. It might be a little hard to pull off, but it's interesting. Its ability, Trespass, says when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto the bench, you may move as many basic energy cards as you like from your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. If you do, switch this Pokemon with your active Pokemon. And then Sonic Jet, 80 for 3, and you can discard an energy attached to this Pokemon and do 40 more damage. So that is going to do it for this box. Here are my 3 ultra rare pulls. We also got quite a few hollows. I'll show those off. We got 7 hollows to make for 10 out of 20 packs having something good, which that's 50-50 odds. I wish they would do that in the English sets. But that is going to do it for me, so thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, like and favorite the video, and leave a comment below. And until next time, I will see you guys later.